to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Grizzlies secure the opening tip, and we're underway on Beale Street in Memphis. Three seconds is the call. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
James to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Memphis, they've got it. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Anthony Davis pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Throws it down.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron. Into the front court. He'll run the offense to Kyle Kuzma. A shot, no good by Green. Here comes the screen. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
LBJ. To Kyle Kuzma. With a drop step. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Danny Green, able to oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Kuzma. Oh!
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
There's the toss. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
No good. Here comes the screen. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team in their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Oh, I missed a short one there. Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Nope, was headed.
Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. With a drop step. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. That's going to be out of bounds off of Rondo. Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis. Over and back. James tosses and takes it away. To the outside. Fires the three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about that gap. You can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Here comes the screen. To Bradley. Davis. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get
Lakers at the controls right now. James. To Kyle Kuzma. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Screen coming. The screen sets him up for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rondo into the front court. Leads just a point. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Davis. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To James. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Cleans it up. Fine to shoot. Runner's good there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
As they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 2.
To Bradley. Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Great dish to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Trying to cash in. From the painted area, won't go down. Works it up top. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kuzma. To Bradley. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Lakers ball. To Kyle Kuzma. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that.
Over to the right side. From long range, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Kuzma.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint.
And transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Kuzma to Bradley. And count the basket.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Couldn't keep it in. Off Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Flushes down the slam. First quarter in the books. The Grizzlies have the lead. After a close first quarter, Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Into the front court. It's Booker. 2-point advantage. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. LeBron with it up top. They're down 3. Quinn Cook matched up with Howard. LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happened.
Across the timeline comes James. Trailing by 4. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Booker. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the iron. No good. Deep right corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it. On the catch.
Apply so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To James. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Howard. Booker. Textbook defense. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Add 2 points to the board.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
To Howard. Swings it. Booker gets it in the right corner. For three. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Bradley to James. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Howard to Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Here comes the screen. Lobs it up. And finishes strong.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Grizzlies own the basketball. To Evans. Cook to bring it into the front court. They trail by 2. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Howard. Fires the 3. He'll take that any day.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Almost unlucky bounce.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
And a throwdown.
Ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. That's going to be out of bounds. Substitution being made in this one.
For LA, number 23, LeBron James.
James to Stevenson. Dwight Howard. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Evans. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Now the Lakers going to use it. Gets a look. Can't hit. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Offensive foul to number 0, Tyreke Evans.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Los Angeles Lakers. Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
James, now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Whoa, what a finish.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Here's Rondo with it. Down 12. Davis. Baseline drive. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down.
Cutter, I got yours.
Here comes the screen. To Evans. LeBron James sends it away. The feed stolen away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
At times, you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Anthony Davis with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Ah, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. To Evans. That's going to be out of bounds. Time for some new personnel into the game.
The Los Angeles Lakers. Number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Lakers at the controls right now. Dwight Howard swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
You've got to get that one to go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Nothing going here on that drive. Evans. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Danny Green to Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 of 4 now.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Howard. Around the perimeter. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Lakers ball to Stevenson. Gets to the basket and scores.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
With the flush, taking on all comers.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Into front court comes Rondo. 9-point margin. Short jumper stays out. The pass taken away by the Lakers. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Memphis. Into the game for the Lakers. Number 2.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. That one's going to be out of bounds. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it for the first half. The Grizzlies out in front.
And with that,